everybody. Welcome to the Rayhart Rundown. Here we go. We're getting started with episode 91.
91.
91. Nine more weeks.
We were in California in 91. Right?
I don't remember.
We just moved to California in 91.
Was it?
I think
No.
so.
Was it? No. Was it 91 or 92?
Pretty sure it was 91.
Probably 90. I don't know. Dude, we've lived so many different places. I have no.
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
Because
Spain.
I was like a year old when we left Spain,
Delaware,
I thought.
California, Florida.
Not that I remember.
But still.
Yeah.
It still counts.
So. Yeah, I know. It fucking blows people away. They're like, are you from here? I'm like, no.
Not at all.
Nope. I was born in Spain. They're like, oh my God, what brought you to Florida? I don't fucking know.
Has anybody, since you've told them, has anybody just immediately started speaking Spanish to you?
No.
I can't speak Spanish, so I can't.
I know one line in Spanish.
Is it the one I taught you?
It was the one Dad taught me.
All right, let's hear it.
Mis huevos se grande from
Dad didn't teach you that line.
I'm pretty sure
Nope.
Dad taught it to me.
No.
Really? Because for years I said Dad taught it to me.
Well, then you've been lying to yourself. You've been lying to yourself.
Oh.
Because guess who taught it to Dad?
Yeah. Well, then you taught Dad and Dad taught me. Okay, so I still didn't lie.
Fair. Okay, fair's fair.
It's just
yeah, I taught Dad.
It's just a chain of learning shit. But yeah. I also know how to say a Russian line.
What?
Покажи мне азиски.
What's that?
Show me your tits.
So there you go. So you're
never worked.
You're never gonna get anywhere in that.
Nope. Matter of fact, pretty sure if I went to Russia and said that, I'd get slapped.
And shot.
Probably shot more. So
depending on who you talk to. All right, be that as it may, I do have to. I'm gonna start this out. I'm gonna just get this. I don't want to say get this out of the way, but it's something I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So it's either we're gonna talk about the movie we saw, or you can do the other thing. What do you want to do first?
I'm gonna do the other thing real quick.
Okay, do the other thing first, real quick.
Chief kind of destroyed the bag, but I brought presents.
You literally sat on the bag.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
All right.
So some of this I thought about for the desk, especially whenever we get the new one built, whenever we fucking get around to it because we're lazy pieces of shit.
Ta-da.
Or you could just keep it for whatever.
Yep, I'm listening. Oh, hello, naked dude. Oh.
So, yeah, because you're into the you're an artist,
I
so
am.
I thought that would be really cool.
I'm immediately taking it out right now because I want to play with it.
You can set it up however you want.
I am. I'm gonna set them up on the desk while you.
You can set them up humping the thumbs up if you want.
It's all good. Like and subscribe, motherfucker. He's doing peacocks up. I break it the first 5 seconds I have it, right?
It's from IKEA, so
reason to go back. Well, he does have the bar, so he's just like, whoa.
And then this is kind of a throwback to one of the episodes. This next one.
Okay.
About when you wanted to, well, not when you want to die, but when you do die.
What?
When you die, what you wanted to have happen to you.
To
your remains. What was it, Bob?
I want to be cremated. Or I want to be cremated and then put into an hourglass.
So that everybody can enjoy some Bob time.
Oh, shit. Who's this one of your friends? Did one of your friends recently die and then they did this?
So.
How long does it take?
I want to say it was like a minute 30, which I think we could actually use for like our trivia games and stuff.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, here, I'm going to reset it.
Something like that. We're going to have to like...
I have a filthy trivia for today.
Cool.
I have one for this episode. So I'll reset it.
I have to give an answer before that runs out.
That's how much. This is how much time you'll have.
Yeah,
this
because our trivia can
time.
fucking extend on for like 5-10 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, this is perfect.
So I thought about that as well. And then
this is perfect.
Let's reach back into my magical bag.
What are all these presents for? It's my birthday.
Oh no,
it's not my birthday. What's happening?
This one was 3D printed.
By your 3D printer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Okay. We have to figure out how to extend it.
Okay.
A little bit. But it's magic finger time.
Well, let me see.
You just gotta get a little stick to put on it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can get the dowel rod.
Yeah, exactly.
I probably
Dowel
have
rod,
one.
put
I
a
have one
fucking-
probably with the.
There you go, dude.
I have
Got a
one.
Magic finger.
I have
And-
one. I actually have one for the Muppet stuff,
Oh, right on.
so I can do that.
Whose hand is that, Bob?
Actually, this looks like Mickey Mouse's freaking hand.
Mickey Mouse has the magic finger. He's got the magic touch.
Magic finger. So this is what it'll be. It'll just be like magic finger time.
Magic finger. And now,
Cool.
for the
Cool,
final
cool.
product, which is not a present for you,
Okay.
it is something that we
That's
promised
fine. I've got
the people.
Plenty over here. Oh, you brought you did bring the beard oil back. I was wondering about that when you took it back when you took it the last episode.
Yep. Because I've been using it for a week now.
Yeah.
So,
So what's your before we do anything else? You've been using it for a week,
yes.
and which one is that? That's from
This is
from Bubbly.
This
Bath
is
and
Bubbly
Body.
Bath and Body.
Yep,
This
okay.
is one of our sponsors.
Right.
And I've been using the Huntsman beard oil. And I've been using the lotion as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
Did
have
you try any of the
gotten-
bar soap yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because I've still been using the one bar soap that I have. or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's where I'm at too. I'm like, I'm not gonna open it until I get
Until I need it, right.
Right.
So, but yeah, so I've used all the other products though, the lotions, the beard oil, everything that came in the kit, and I'm not ever gonna use anything else.
You're just gonna keep going, and keep getting it through.
Matter of fact, so get this. So like, if the bar of soap is anything the way like the lotion and the beard oil is,
yeah, it's all natural stuff.
I use right now my bar soap is Dr. Squatch,
Okay.
which is an all natural bar
Same thing,
soap,
right?
Same exact thing.
Right.
So if Bubbly Bath and Body soap is anything like this,
Right.
I'm canceling my Dr. Squatch and I'm just going to be getting Bubbly from
Oh,
now
for sure.
on. Because, I mean, this stuff is amazing. It smells amazing. I mean, the beard oil does great.
Have you had anybody compliment?
Yep.
I was gonna
Because
say,
here's
I
the
know
thing.
you usually,
I also now don't need cologne because it smells so good
but
that I don't need to wear cologne. Like, it doubles as that. Like, I've got nothing but complaints.
are you the type of person that wears cologne every day?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I used to, and then I was like if I'm like,
Well, like, when I'm going to work, yeah, actually, yeah, pretty much every day.
yeah, no,
Except unless I'm coming over here because I'm like, fuck you. I don't have to impress you.
yeah, I don't know.
but
That's why I don't, like I'm not trying to be harsh, but like I don't try to impress really anybody now. So I only wear cologne if there's like a special event or if I'm going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like with this, you don't have to wear cologne. Because it smells
Let me
that
smell-
fucking
let me
good.
smell.
And the lotion, dude, I've been using it on my arms
Yeah,
mostly,
shit smells
like every day.
fresh.
Yeah, dude, every single day before I go to work, like because like for my tattoos and stuff. So like I even put it on my arms today before I came in.
Yeah.
And dude, I even like at the end of the day, or whatever,
Yeah.
like over this weekend, I like went to go give dabs to one of my boys or whatever that I work
Yeah.
with.
Okay.
And he fucking, as soon as our hands collided, he goes, dude, why are your hands so soft? And I was all like, dude, I got this new sponsor on the podcast. I've been using their lotion. He's just all like, oh, okay, so it's just your right hand that's soft. Of course, you know, of course he's gonna say.
Yeah.
And I was
yeah,
all like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
dude, like, you know, lotions for other parts of your body besides just your dick. But, but no, he said that twice.
See, that's what you said to your boy, and then like if one of my boys or whatever said that to me, like, oh, so you just your left hand? I'm like, yo, that's all your wife really wants is just that hand. So that's how we roll. That's how we roll at my job. Like we fire back. I fire back. Like it's a volley. Like we are an HR nightmare back where I work. I could say that. I don't even care.
Work at a bar, dude.
It's not even behind a paywall right now. It's whatever.
Dude,
It's chaos.
yeah,
It's fun.
I used one from, I think it was like a TikTok or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My boy said something. And I was all like, oh, no, sorry, man. I don't have time actually right now because I got to go to get an alignment. My car automatically steers into your wife's driveway. So I got to.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, but no, yeah. So I didn't put any beard oil in my beard today.
So how much of that stuff so you're going to do some right now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Told you I would.
Okay.
Told you I would.
What are you taking your pants off? What? No. We just need your beard, not
butt itches.
not your bush. Is it bush oil?
You could probably use it on your bush.
You have a bush?
Yeah. I keep it trim. Your boy keeps it manscaped. But
Time is on my side, Gray Bush. It's a little joke from Grandma's Boy for all the movie fans out there. All right. So, like you said, like you wanted me to apply the beard oil.
well,
on
because
camera,
I'm always
so-
curious on. Yeah, that's fine. Look at your camera while you do it like a creeper, and then not the center, your camera. There you go. And then I was just curious on like how much you have to use for the beard.
Depends on how much.
These are
or
the type
how
of
big
things.
a
Well,
beard.
here's what it is. Here's what I say is for people that may or may not use beard oil.
Right.
You know, because they don't have a beard all the time, or they don't have a big beard or whatever. Give us the information. Give us the rundown, if you will, on how it operates. And
So
keep
as
in
you
mind
can
that
see-
but keep in mind we have an audio audience too, so they have to.
So I have to ASMR this shit.
You're-
All right.
Hey, go ahead. No, it's fine. Yeah.
So as
Just
you
give
can
us the
see-
rundown, and I'll
You're narrate?
I'll narrate and describe it.
So as you can see, my beard is a little. It's a little curly and straggly right now.
Yeah, you kind of look homeless.
Yeah, a little bit. Right.
Cool.
So that's where the beard oil. Really
So
comes
so
from.
your beard's dry. It's right now. It's dry.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't apply this when the beard's wet. You don't apply this out of the shower.
I
don't know. That's why I'm asking.
You could do it while it's damp.
Okay, but
You know,
the preference is dry.
Preferably when it's dry. Like
Okay.
I usually wait after the shower until it's
Okay.
dry or whatever, unless I'm in a hurry. Then I just try to dry it as best I can with a towel.
Okay.
But yeah, so like with the bubbly bath and body, I usually
Right.
I apply a lot because
Because you love it so much.
I have a big beard. Hold on, I gotta ASMR this.
No one wants to hear that. Squeaky.
All right.
All right.
So then you just apply into your hand.
Oh, so you don't squirt it on your face? That would have been
I'm
funny,
not
though.
fucking
That would have been funny.
Just taking shots.
That
to the
would have been
face
funny
over
if
here,
you took
Bob.
shots to the face of it.
Okay. And then you just want to rub it in. And you want to make sure you get it into the skin too, because the Huntsman
Yeah.
actually has the growth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It supports healthy hair growth.
Oh,
So you want to make sure you get it into the skin so that any patchy areas that you're having trouble growing facial hair on.
okay. And it
You just want to really rub it in.
did spike it out. Make it all.
Oh, I could look like Abe Lincoln if I
Did-
wanted to.
Look at your camera. Cool.
But yeah, so then once you actually get that in,
So you only need
one
so
of these,
okay.
one of these little
so times
combs.
okay, but time's out. So let's help Bubbly Bath and Body customers. You only did one squirt.
If reads it's in. What?
What?
Did you hear that?
No.
Somebody's speaking German outside your window. All right. Anyway.
Cool. So you only
Anyway.
cut. So let's help Bubbly Bath and Body.com out with their other customers and say that when you did this, you didn't have to like squirt it. You only did one full dropper.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and
Because
that's
of my
fine
beard.
for your size
My
beard.
Size beard.
And what beard length do you think that is that you have right now?
Like know.
Like a 3-inch beard, 4-inch beard.
Probably, give or take. Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I want because people. I mean, I have no idea beard oil even existed. But you know me, I don't rock a beard, so
Right. No, yeah. So you just want to get one of these little combs. They're really thin, like combs.
tiny, briskly.
Yeah,
combs.
dude. You
Okay.
can get these on Amazon for like 5 billion of them for like 50 cents.
Right.
They're, like,
Just a little
super fucking
plastic
cheap.
comb.
Yeah, dude. They're super cheap. No, you can get like 10 for like $5. or
But
something.
regardless, you just get a plastic.
Little plastic,
just a
cheap
something
little
cheap
fucking
comb.
and you just want to, and now as you could see,
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, dude, it smells great,
Yeah.
right? But as you can see, like I don't even have a mirror right now, and I can already tell you that my beard is much straighter than it was. And
Yeah, it doesn't
gives
look
a
all
nice little
homelessy
shine.
a little
Doesn't-
bit.
right? Now my hair is also natural. My beard hair is also kind of naturally curly underneath and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So mine's still gonna curl a little bit. There's nothing you can really do to get away from that. But then I would recommend after you're doing this now you go through and
trim it up.
trim it a little bit, because you don't want to trim it without it, because this is how you're gonna look when you start to go out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like you don't want to trim it and then put this in, and then it looked different, than
Wonky.
before. Right?
Got it.
So, but
So there you go. So you're happy with the product.
I'm so happy with the product. Like I
Okay.
said, this is all I'm ever gonna buy now.
Hey, everybody, we'll take a minute here to talk about bubblybathandbody.com. Let me tell you this. It's a great company. It's we use their products ourselves and everything
Oh, every day,
all the time.
every single day.
It's like even on this episode, I think you end up using the beard oil.
Yeah. I was just say, I mean, they're a very small, motivated company that specializes in skincare products that are natural and plant derived.
Right.
You know, it's all natural ingredients. Like which is I'm a huge fan of even before I discovered them.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that now I can get all of my skincare products and you know, beard oils and things of that sort all in one place, that just makes it so much easier.
Right. Well, they want to give you a product that you can trust and one that isn't harmful to you or have any toxins or anything like that, so you can use it for yourself and your whole family. Like they're very much health conscious company or whatever. It's a very small company out of Florida, but it is very health conscious, and we're really, really excited to be part of them. And we actually have our own Rayhart collection on their website. If you go to bubblybathandbody.com, and then what's the deal that they're running for us right now?
If you type in Rundown, you get 20% off. That's even including the fact that the Rundown collection is already discounted. So if you type in Rundown on those ones,
Right.
still get 20% off.
Right. So go to their website, bubblybathandbody.com. Check it out. Get yourself your own little kit of lotions.
Dude,
and
oh my God,
so
I love
amazing.
it. My
So
skin
fun.
is so soft.
so soft.
So
soft.
So soft.
All right. Thanks again, everybody. A rundown on at checkout for bubblybathandbody.com. I'm going to get all kinds of toys on my desk. Apparently, that's where we're going. That's where we're leading to now. Okay, so
I'm just going to 3D print.
all right. So now that we've done that, I said I got to take a minute here and talk about. So I was on Twitter the other day,
Okay.
and I saw I always go on Twitter and I always check out other podcasts and comedy podcasts and comedians and things like that, just to see what's going on, see what the common topic, common thread of talk about is, blah blah blah. And I saw somebody on Twitter. I'm going to give a shout out right here. Ken Mr. Gentleman on Twitter had made a comment that he had he listened to a couple of podcasts and gave them both 5 stars. And I was like, oh, this is cool, because now that Spotify allows you to rate podcasts, FYI, everyone,
Please rate us.
rate a podcast. Now that Spotify allows you to rate podcasts, along with Podchaser can let you rate podcasts, and Apple lets you rate their podcasts. So now Spotify does it for us. So I tweeted this at Ken Mr. Gentleman, and I said, hey, I was like, I noticed that the podcast you gave 5 stars to gave reviews for the Rescue Rangers movie. If we give a Rescue Rangers review, it's like, will you listen to our show? And he goes, yeah. So this Rescue Rangers review is for you. But on a serious note,
buddy?
Here's the thing. On a serious note is that I actually sat down and watched Rescue Rangers the movie.
Dude,
It was amazing.
amazing. Yeah, it's
It was amazing. I think it's the nostalgia of it.
It's not just the nostalgia, it's the detail and the fact that they've literally brought every cartoon
Because
that that everybody has known and loved. There's a piece of that cartoon in the fucking movie, to where I feel like it's one of those movies that the more you watch it, the more shit you catch.
Right.
You know,
There's a handful of movies that have done something like that. Roger Rabbit started it back in the day when
Right.
they had Daffy Duck and Donald Duck, and they had Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse, and the multiple. You're like, holy crap, they're in the same film. They're in the same same shot. I can't believe this, but. Roger Rabbit did it. Other films have done it, and anytime a film has done it, I think it's amazing.
yeah,
The sequel to Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, they did it.
I never saw that one.
Oh, it's a good one. Because he goes into the internet and there's a bunch of, like, again, it's just like this, It's just like Rescue Rangers, and so they did it. Free Guy makes references to stuff. Free Guy makes references to stuff. If you ever saw Ready Player One, they make references to lots of stuff from Back to the Future, Rick and Morty, the whole 9 yards. It's crazy. And I love those type of movies where you're out and you're looking for Easter eggs, and if you watch it again, you're almost guaranteed to spot something you didn't see before.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, like when I saw the trailer originally, I was a little thrown off because one was CGI and the other one wasn't.
Right.
and I was just all like, dumb. Like when I saw the
like
trailer.
when you were first, you were like, "Oh, screw it."
Yeah, I was all like, "This is." I was like, I
is
feel
gonna
like
be
I feel like yeah, it's gonna be weird. Like they're gonna ruin it. But I really like the way they did it. I think they pulled it off really, really well.
I do too, because again, and because of the whole way that they, and I'm not trying to give away any spoilers here, but in the same token, the way that they had,
I'm gonna give away one spoiler.
the way
Go
they
ahead.
had Dale, where Dale was like, I got the 3D done, and like, yeah, and then Chip's like, I'm old school. I don't have the 3D. Like it's just,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. That was great.
My
John
favorite,
Mulaney, Andy Samberg.
My favorite
great.
is Ugly Sonic.
Ugly Sonic.
I don't care. Spoiler alert.
So it's not really a spoiler, but because if
Ugly Sonic
it's at the
is in
beginning
it,
of the, it's
and
at the beginning of the
fucking
film.
loved it.
So for the people that may or may not know, if you haven't seen Rescue Rangers, which is available to watch now on Disney Plus, the Ugly Sonic was the Sonic that was rejected from the Sonic
By the fans.
By the fans. When the first Sonic movie trailer came out, and the fans saw Sonic for the first time with his
They lost their
tiny
minds.
hands and his real man teeth and all of that.
Human teeth.
Yeah, human teeth and weirdness.
Oh, y'all need to see it.
They
Rescue
lost their
Rangers.
minds, and they referred to it as Ugly Sonic. And then the company
They bring reference to his human teeth a lot.
the company that was making the Sonic movie went back and redid Sonic to what you've seen now. And I don't know how Rescue Rangers was able to get their hands on Ugly Sonic, but it's
I don't know.
freaking hilarious. I mean, it's he talks and he's got like
Who does the voice of Ugly Sonic again?
it's a comedian. I can't think of the name of the kid. It's a comedian. I know. It is a comedian. I know. I
Yeah.
can't think of his name. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I can't think of his name. But John Mulaney does the voice of Chip.
Yeah.
Andy Samberg does the voice of Dale. And that's the only part that threw me was like, remember how in like Rescue Rangers and all that they talk like with the high squeaky voice?
Yeah.
They're like, you know, like
That's what you
Chip
were
and-
expecting?
I was expecting that. I was expecting to hear John Mulaney and Andy Samberg, but in a higher pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe
Right.
or something. So the way that they explain that in the movie, they kind of don't explain it, but they do. But they kind of do. It's kind of like washed over.
That
a little
was
bit.
their voice acting.
Yeah, it
or
was.
whatever.
It was very.
It was their act.
It was very cool. It was very, very cool.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a great movie.
I mean, there was
Probably
some.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna end up watching it again so I can try
Just
to pick out more
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not gonna give away the ending on it, but if you have Disney Plus at home,
Yeah.
definitely sit down. If you remember Rescue Rangers actually was only on for like 2 years. I think they did.
Yeah, like
they only
Disney
did
Channel.
They only did a few seasons in the early 90s. And so they did a few seasons, and then it was like Tailspin was doing stuff,
Yeah.
and DuckTales.
DuckTales.
And then Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. I
Yeah.
was gonna say that. Yeah.
So
What was your favorite cartoon in the 90s?
it was Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, I was the
It
same. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But then I also got into Saturday morning cartoons, man. You had like Spider-Man, the cartoon, and then like Batman Beyond.
And here's the thing.
That was my time.
Even as a kid, and I think this is why I liked the Rescue Rangers so much. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna say the Rescue Rangers movie's not perfect. There's a few things where I was kind of like, that's kind of off, or that's kind of dumb, and I'm not gonna, because I don't want to give away any plot. Like, I
yeah,
don't
it
wanna
just
give
came out, so let's not.
Yeah,
do
I'm
that
not
quite
trying
yet.
to do that. So I'm gonna say I give it 4 peacocks. I'm gonna say it's strong. It's a strong.
I agree with that.
4 peacock rating.
I'm gonna give it that
I
too.
don't very much do a 5-star rating on anything, because I feel like that's very much of a unicorn type movie where it's like there's nothing wrong with it. It's the best movie ever. You know. So
Wolf of Wall
I'm
Street.
never gonna.
6 peacocks out of
No
5.
fucking way. No, not gonna happen. So
No,
there you go. So
I agree. Four.
this-
I give it 4 peacocks.
4
too.
peacocks. The final answer for Rayhart Rundown is Rescue Rangers on Disney Plus. 4 peacocks. 4 out of 5 peacocks. And this review was specifically for at Ken Mr. Gentleman on Twitter.
Yes.
Check it out. But yeah, going back to what I was saying. Anytime a cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon.
4 out of 5 peacocks approve.
He's so weird.
The 5th one worships Satan, so he doesn't
He's
really
weird.
matter what you know.
Anytime a cartoon has gone and like done a crossover with another cartoon, it's always, when I was a kid, that was always my favorite episode.
Yeah.
Like when anytime the Darkwing Duck characters met with DuckTales, favorite episode.
Yeah. Well, dude, and you know, and that's the thing is that's what we were talking. That's that's like one of my favorite. Like you said, it's the nostalgia. I mean, for example, I'll give you another example. A movie that completely sucked, in my opinion. Fucking 0.5 peacocks out of 5.
I think is this what you talked about before?
The new Space Jam.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, so I watched it.
I didn't see it because I heard so much.
I gave it a chance because like Space Jam, me as a kid, Space Jam was the shit. Michael Jordan, like, and you know me, I love playing basketball when I was younger. So, I mean, I love playing basketball now. I just don't have the time. Right. But no, the new Space Jam, man, I gave it a shot, and it was just awful all the way around. Everything about it. I
don't even know what the premise was. I just know that
awful.
They changed us so much that it just tore people apart. They were just like, forget it.
Yeah, but there's one thing that I did enjoy.
What's that?
And this is why it gets a half a peacock instead of 0. At the very end, I mean, it's been out for a while, so spoiler alert. And honestly, who cares? The movie's fucking terrible.
Yeah, you ain't seen it by now. That's your problem.
Yeah. But at the very end, in like the final basketball game,
the tournament,
like of course, right? They go into like this computer server because it's based off of this kid's video game that he created, LeBron's son's video game that he created. That's a basketball game, right? And stupid, and right, but no, and then but at the very end, in this like server of a computer,
who are they playing against?
You had it was the same. I believe it was the same type of monsters. Like it was like they were
the Goon Squad or whatever.
Goon Squad type of thing.
Okay.
I believe. Dude, I watched it one time and I was like on my phone half the time because it was just dumb.
All right, it's fine.
But they had like power ups and stuff because of the game. And it was dumb. Yeah. But no. Anyway, like I was saying, at the tournament, like they were like, oh, we need an audience, and they brought cartoons and like pop culture icons, like you know what I mean, like. Like Jim Carrey's The Mask was in the audience and stuff in like the black suit type of thing, or like the yellow suit. You know what I mean?
Right,
like and different. And so like you could like the whole time I was just trying to spot people in the fucking audience.
So they did like a crossover type.
They did the crossover type of thing
but it was at the end.
Yes.
So it was kind of like,
yeah.
It
was like getting a really good blowjob, and then she just like stops and starts choking you off.
Wow, you just got you literally. You realize you just referenced a blowjob after talking about Looney Tunes.
I'm joking. That would mean the movie was actually good with a shitty ending. But no, the movie was awful. That was actually a Kevin Smith reference.
Okay, so
anyway, the whole blowjob, the handjob thing.
You saw Sonic 2.
Loved it.
Let's just come over that real quick because I know that's been out for a while.
Yeah, I loved it. It wasn't as good as the first one. I'll say that. To me, wasn't as good as the first one.
Nah, I thought it was great. I thought it was great, and I thought
it was awesome. I did. I really thought it was awesome.
I think they hit their marks on everything.
No, yeah, don't get me wrong. They did well. I think just like story-wise, I guess. There
was only a few. And here's the thing: is I caught it, and I even said it while I was watching it. But there's a few references or whatever where I was like, "Where was that talked about the first time?" Like they tried to do like a throwback joke, something about the Olive Garden, and I was like, "What am I missing there?"
Yeah, no, that was from the first movie.
Is that what it was?
That was from the first movie. Okay. Yeah, they.
See, I didn't watch the first one right before I watched the second one. No, I was probably out the
right.
loop,
Yeah, no, that was from the first movie. Just like Donut Lord, which is still my all-time favorite scene of the first one, is whenever the main dad, or whatever, the main guy,
right.
He's on the back of Jim Carrey's ship. He goes, "Who do you think you are?" He goes, "I'm Donut Lord, bitch." Dude, I still, no matter how many times I watch it,
that's your
laugh
favorite part.
hysterically.
That's your favorite part.
My favorite part of the entire thing. I can't help it. Like I'm still chuckling inside right now.
My favorite part, going back to the movie Rescue Rangers, my favorite part is when they're walking through essentially Main Street, Disney's Main Street, and Dale's pointing out all of the characters that look like they're all happy-go-lucky cartoons, but they're like...
There's like dark underside.
Yeah, they do shady shit. It's crazy. Okay, so I have to say this because I just saw this movie yesterday.
For Sonic?
Yesterday. No.
Oh.
I'm over Sonic.
Dude, the after-credit scene?
I know you're excited about Sonic 3.
Oh, it's my favorite character. The new character they're bringing in. For the after credit scene?
Yeah.
It's my all-time favorite fucking character in Sonic. And I cannot wait
Part 3.
for part 3.
I have no idea if Jim Carrey's doing it or not.
I think he will. The reason he did number 2 is because he said that the character did not fully develop in the first one,
Nope.
which is why he was excited to do the second one. So who knows? Maybe because the character has been developed in the second one as Eggman. He was bald, had the mustache. You know what I mean? Like he's established who he was. So I don't know. Maybe
I think they should make him put on weight for the third one.
yeah,
Not like maybe not make him put on weight, but like do it like a
fat suit.
The fat suits where he's like
Yeah.
the bigger guy. But anyways, so that's not it. That's what. Guess what movie I saw this past weekend
The Rescue Rangers.
at the theater?
Oh. Can't think of anything that's in theaters right now, so what?
Top Gun Maverick.
Don't care.
I didn't care.
Hey, Tom Cruise, go fuck yourself.
I didn't care. I didn't care either. But I was like, it was a lot of hype around it, and I was like, everyone was like, "Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna."
It's all people
Here's
have
what-
been talking about all week.
Here's what I'm gonna say. It was good to a point. My own preference. I'm gonna catch freaking heat for this.
Yeah, you are.
I already have.
I already have too, just from going, don't care.
Yeah. So I already caught heat even earlier today for it. I was fine with the movie, but I thought there was a lot of campy points. Like there was a lot of dialogue where I was like, "That's corny." It's dumb, you know. But they got Miles Teller. He's the guy who played. Remember the Fantastic Four movie with the original, or not the original, but the Fantastic,
Which
the
one?
the last Fantastic Four movie
Never
that failed.
saw him.
All right. So Miles Teller, you can look it up now. Everyone at home can look it up. Oh, magic finger time. I'll put the magic finger time, and Miles Teller here is on the screen. This guy, right here. Okay, and then so that guy, they got Miles Teller to play Rooster, which is Goose's son from the first one, right? Goose and Meg Ryan's son,
Okay.
who was only like 2 in the first movie.
Okay.
And apparently, from what I understand, the behind the scenes on it, the BTS for it was Tom Cruise was like, he's not gonna work. This isn't gonna work out. And the director was like, well, just wait a minute. Let's do a screen test. And they took Miles Teller, they put him in a flight suit, did his hair, did the mustache, gave him the freaking goggles,
Aviators.
the aviators, and he walked out. And one of the first scenes that they filmed for Top Gun Maverick was the flight deck scene, like them two having a conversation on the flight deck. And I guess once they shot the scene, when Tom Cruise turned around, I guess went to the director and was all like, "Yeah, he looks dead on like the son of Meg Ryan and Goose. Like it looks dead on." And honestly, he does. Like he literally does. That was a perfect cast. I would say that they cast it perfectly.
Here's my problem with Tom Cruise. Because
Okay,
clearly,
before you have
him.
a problem with Tom Cruise, let me continue real quick a rundown of the movie. But there was a bunch of scenes. In fact, that scene I'm even talking about. If you go back and watch the film, and you guys can, when you see this film, see if I'm wrong. But when you go watch the film, there's a part where they have a discussion on the flight deck, and the camera flips to another pilot, right? And this girl, it's Phoenix, it's a girl Phoenix, and she looks and she sees them, or maybe it's Hangman, but whatever. They look and they see them talking. But they're still talking. And then it never says what they say, and it never cuts back to whatever that discussion was about. So whatever the hell they talked about, I don't know. So I don't know if it was like a bury a hatchet moment or what, but I very much felt like something got cut right there, and nobody realized it. Or it was part of the storyline where they were like, we're not going to go that direction.
See, so
But the weirdest part of the whole thing, and this is gonna light your Tom Cruise fire. This is gonna light your Tom Cruise fire, because the weirdest part of the whole thing was before the movie starts, Tom Cruise comes on the screen and goes, "Thank you all for watching my movie." I put a lot of heart and dedicated time for people to do this film, and I really appreciate you coming to the theaters to see it. Enjoy Top Gun Maverick. And I was like, oh, I didn't know we were sucking Tom Cruise dick today.
For real, though.
Oh my God. It was
God.
such an Academy reach. It was such an Academy reach. I was like, that is the first time I've ever seen the main character of a movie come on and be like, "Leh."
At that
Like-
point in time, I would have gotten up, walked out, and asked for my money back.
Because here's the thing. I was expecting him to come on there and be like, like to say something like, oh, this movie's dedicated to, somebody who passed away on the film or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, or to,
Right.
whatever.
No.
And that was never the
Thank you for watching me in all of my glory.
That's it. That's exactly what it was.
My ego's not big enough. Please.
That's it. You know what the cool
Please
part about it?
blow my ego.
I will say this. I'm going to say this, though. The coolest and best part of the film. Again. The dogfighting, the ship dogfighting is always cool because it's real. They use real military everything. And the actors were actually put into the fighter jets and they had to deal with it and all that. So it's cool. Like, that's cool. But the fact that they had Val Kilmer as Iceman in the film. Not just shown. He was like had a discussion with Tom Cruise. And I was like, that's cool. Because I don't know if many people know, but Val Kilmer's like has cancer. So
yeah, like he's
on his way,
he's on his way.
unfortunately, sadly.
So here's my Tom Cruise beef. That is you said it, dude. You pretty much said it. The whole fucking beginning, I say, "Hi, I'm Tom Cruise. Thanks for watching my movie." Like, fuck you, Tom Cruise. Like, dude, his ego is so through
And
the
just
fucking
like that,
roof.
Tom Cruise will never be on this show.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want him on the show. I will turn him away. We could have 2 listeners, and Tom Cruise could come on the show and blow us up, and I'll still be like, "Fuck you, no." Don't care. I'll do it on my own.
Wow.
Yeah, I do not like that guy. Okay, you fucking get in your goddamn spaceship and go back to Planet
Jesus
Xenon
Christ,
or whatever the fuck you
Fucking
came from.
Tom Cruise steal your girl? What happened?
No, it's just like the fact. There's always every single time I'm reading anything about Hollywood news and stuff. Because like if I was a director and
Right.
Tom Cruise fucking came to me and started yelling at me about some shit,
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, go home then. Fuck you, get off my fucking set. Like, no, like you are not the fucking king bee of every fucking movie that you're on. There is a whole large production team working their asses off to make this movie happen. Your job is to stand in front of a fucking camera and say some goddamn lines. I'm sorry, I'm getting really heated in this right now.
That's fine. You can be heated. It's fine to be heated
But
and
no,
passionate on
like-
the podcast. But listen to this. Tom Cruise was an executive producer of the film. So he fronted the money.
well, it was
so
his
as a
money.
director.
So yeah,
So as a director,
you can't say
you
anything.
sucked a Tom Cruise dick.
Right. But I'm saying like in past jobs that he's done where he's yelled at directors and yelled at other cast. You know what, dude? Like
He's got
fuck you,
another
man.
Mission Impossible movie coming out because the trailer played before it. The
Yeah.
movie, of course.
Of course. But dude, like no, and that's the thing is that his ego is never fucking high enough for him. And that's why he needs to be like, "Thanks for watching my movie." Like, "Oh, how about thanks for watching my movie, not thanks for watching Top Gun Maverick. Our team has worked so hard." No,
He said all
said
that.
I. You said he said I.
I think he said we.
Well,
Let me.
okay.
I don't know, but let me recorrect it.
I'm pretty
But
sure. I thought I heard you say he said I put my heart and soul into.
He might have said we. I don't know. As soon as he was saying
Get
it, I
fucked,
just was
nerd.
like, wow. It
Nah.
was weird regardless.
He's like
Regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless if he said he, I, we, they, them, she, her, whatever. It was weird.
I
thought it was weird.
he's a fucking asshole from what it seems like, and I just want nothing to do with him. Yeah,
Okay,
like,
got it.
Yeah,
We hate Tom Cruise, apparently. Jesus Christ.
yeah. Like people, every time I flip a bottle at work or whatever.
Oh, is this why? Oh.
This is another.
No,
this is another
this
reason
is why. We've got it. We figured it out. We have figured it out. We have found
it's-
the reason why you hate Tom Cruise is because you're compared to him on a daily basis while at work.
No, that's not the reason I hate him. It's not. It's my real reason for not liking him is because he's a fucking dick on like No, like he thinks that the whole fucking world revolves around him. Dude, it doesn't. Like that's honestly why I don't like him. Now, when I flip a bottle at work and people were like, "Oh my god, we got our own Tom Cruise." Like the old people say that all the time. We got our own Tom Cruise behind the bar here. I look at them while I'm flipping my bottle. I was like, Tom Cruise ain't got shit on me, okay?
Tom Cruise is 59 years old.
Yeah, well, you know how Tom Cruise catches bottles when he's flipping shit?
You know,
There's a camera cut. Watch the movie again. The camera cuts because he drops every fucking bottle.
59. The old people love him.
Yeah,
The whole theater was just full of retirees. The whole theater. Hey, everybody, we'll take a minute here to talk about Bonjoro, one of the sponsors here at the Rayhart Rundown.
Yes. Delight your customers with personal videos. Show customers you care with quick welcome and thank you videos delivered directly to their email inbox as soon as they sign up, subscribe, or make a purchase.
Since 2017, the concept of sending a Bonjoro has been common for thousands of businesses across the world. Whether you're using Bonjoro videos to welcome new customers, get leads, or to thank someone, Bonjoro has helped elevate customer relationships to new heights beyond what you're used to with regular email. So right now you can get yourself a 14-day free trial of Bonjoro if you use, what's the code?
www.rayhartrundown.com/Bonjoro.
There you go. So rayhartrundown.com/Bonjoro. Get yourself a 14-day free trial. We use this. We
do.
We use this for our Patreons.
Yeah, if you sign up to be our Patreon, we will be sending you a Bonjoro video.
Yeah, we use it to welcome our every single Patreon gets a personalized video directly to their email from us.
That's like Cameo.
From the studio.
You get a free Cameo. You sign up.
Essentially. So check out Bonjoro. If you want to have Bonjoro for your customers, get yourself a 14-day free trial by go to rayhartrundown.com/Bonjoro and check them out. Wow.
I don't like him.
Clearly.
I don't like him.
Some Tom Cruise anger going over here. Guess how many times he ran?
Dude, fucking cease and desist me.
You know how like every movie Tom Cruise is in.
Oh my god,
he
can you
runs?
imagine if I get a cease and
That would be
desist from
great.
Tom Cruise? That'd be awesome. I'll fucking plaque it. I'll just peek over it every episode.
Do you know on every movie Tom Cruise does, he has to run. He runs in. Have you ever noticed that? He runs and like he ran in Jerry Maguire. He ran in The Firm. Every movie, almost every movie. I don't know one that's maybe he hasn't, but almost every movie he runs.
Why?
I don't know. It's his thing, I guess.
Okay.
Guess how many times he ran in this film? A lot. It's a lot of running. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. There was a lot of anger built up right there in that. Whew.
Jesus.
Sorry about that, guys.
You okay?
I just really don't like Tom
No,
Cruise.
I get it. I should have preempted you, I guess, ahead before we started this show that I was going to bring up Top Gun. Jesus.
Yeah. I really don't like Tom Cruise. You know what I'm going to see next week?
No. Top Gun?
No.
What?
The new Jurassic World.
Oh, the Dominion or whatever?
Yeah, you want to go?
Maybe.
I was going to say, because I've seen every single Jurassic Park in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Every single... Dude, from when I was a kid. I think that was the first movie I saw in theaters.
It's going to be in 3D, isn't it?
I hope not.
I think the new one's in... Well, not
The Jurassic World, the one that I saw, was in 3D when I saw
Do you
Jurassic
not like
World.
3D movies? No, let's hear it. I do. I enjoy them. I don't know if they're worth the money, but I enjoy them.
Yeah, I just don't... Yeah, I think that's what it is.
The best movie I could say I ever saw in 3D was Superman. Not the very, 1980s Superman. Not that, clearly. But, the Superman... with
Man of Steel?
with Henry Cavill. Yeah, Man of Steel.
Oh, that's cool.
And the reason why, it was me and the boys, my sons, went to go see it at the theater. But at the time... and this was the same theater that we did the I Possess screening at. But at the time, the theater had not only 3D, but the seats that moved.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, and they shook or they slanted. So we went and saw Superman. So as he's flying through the air, you're with him. Like,
That's cool as
It was
fuck.
so cool.
Yeah,
because it was
that's
such
cool.
it was an experience. Do you see what I'm saying?
They don't have that anymore. At
No, the company that handles it went out of business. Not enough theaters would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole thing apparently, and then of course programming it to the movie
Right.
but like every punch, boom, the chair would shake. You know, it was wild.
That's cool.
So that was probably one. I would say that's one of the most. I don't know, maybe not the best, but the most memorable films that I've seen in the theater was because of that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would enjoy that for sure. Because this would be like going on like a fucking Universal ride.
Yeah, it's a
You know what
simulator
I mean?
ride. Yeah.
No, I mean, like I watch 3D movies in VR
Mm-hmm.
because you don't need the 3D glasses and stuff. See, the thing is that I wear glasses.
Right.
So if I go see a 3D movie, I've got to wear 3D glasses over my glasses. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see the movie.
Right.
You know, so that's why I don't really care for 3D. But
Got
like
it.
when I put on my VR headset or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I don't put my glasses on with it because the fucking screen is right here. I can see it. So
The Top Gun movie. Listen to this. The Top Gun movie's not
Why
in
you
3D.
always-
Hold on, because it has because there's another feature to it that I didn't bother with. But apparently, some theaters have this new thing where it's 3 screens. So they do,
okay.
like you know how like those flying games, those flight simulator games, you
yeah,
can get
I used to play them all the time.
they do that.
Still
they
kinda
do
do.
that. So during the flying sequences, all 3 screens light, and it's like the theaters in the cockpit type thing.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that might be kind of cool to see.
Right. Well, like I mean, I do it in VR.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, I get it.
flight simulators.
When you said that, that's what made
like
me
I
think
sit
of it.
in the cockpit and I can like just look
Look around,
around,
yeah.
and then I'm flying. You know, because that's the only true way to do
So
flight simulator.
to end it, Top Gun Maverick. I'm gonna give it 3.5 peacocks. I know you're gonna give it no peacocks, and that's fine. But
if Tom Cruise wasn't in it, I'm sure it would get more.
I'm going to just negate the whole Tom Cruise thing for just a minute and just say that everybody else in it did an amazing job, including Val Kilmer.
Why did Tom Cruise and Miles have beef?
Oh, in the film.
Yeah.
Well, I
in,
don't want to spoil anything.
No, not in the film. Like
Oh.
in real life, when he's like, "Oh, this isn't gonna work because I'm Tom Cruise."
That's that. There you go. That's it.
Just because he's Tom Cruise, and he was like, "Fuck that
he
guy."
Well, he just saw him as a
he's
young.
like, doesn't
he
know
just
who he is. He's like, "Fuck that
yeah,
guy."
he's just he's a young guy. He's a young whatever. He's like 30 whatever, actually 38 I think. And he's like, oh, he's kind of young. He doesn't really look the part. But when they put him in the deal, he looks just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was
So it's just Tom Cruise being Tom Cruise going,
Pretty
"Fuck
much.
that guy."
pretty much
Heard.
pretty much. Because I would have been, and I even said this going out of the theater. I think they could have done a better film. Whew, I get the chills because I just felt all the hate. I feel like they could
You
have done
kidding me? Dude, I'm absorbing all the hate right now.
I feel like they could have done a better film if they had done his character, Miles Teller's character, Rooster. Okay, Goose's son, Rooster. If they had focused it on him and had Tom play secondary,
Oh, but Tom Cruise doesn't do that.
and that's the problem.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
that's why I don't like him. Go back to being a supporting actor, dude. Get fucking humbled.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. Like they could have.
He's not humble. That's what I don't like. My favorite person in Hollywood is Keanu Reeves
Because, well, here's the other
because
thing.
he's the most humble motherfucker on the planet.
Because he does do supporting characters and things. He'll play whatever.
Not only that, but like, dude, he took his entire paycheck from The Matrix, which is what made him a huge star. Granted, he was already somewhat of a star. He did fucking Babes in Toyland. He did
right. All these
the
other
Bill
movies.
and Ted's, all of that. So
Right.
he was already known as an actor.
Right.
But like The Matrix, kind of that shit blew up.
Right.
That was his biggest piece. And he took in the very first movie, not even knowing if it was going to be a huge movie or not, and spent it all on Harley Davidsons for all of the stuntmen of the movie. How much more humble can you fucking be?
I don't think it was a Harley Davidson. I think it was he owns a motorcycle company.
Dude, no, he owns it now. He owns a motorcycle company now. These were Harleys back in the day.
Oh, I
'Cause
thought
he didn't own
I
the
thought he
company.
gave him his company.
No, yeah, he owns. I just looked it up the other day because I was looking at him. The hell's the name?
It's not a big deal.
No, those bikes are expensive.
Yeah,
dude.
they're not.
They're like $80,000.
That's crazy.
But he donates a lot of his money to charity and stuff. Like,
But anyways, like I was
Great
saying,
dude.
it's like I think it would have been better to focus on that character and what happened to him and the going in and him getting into Top Gun, and then maybe meeting Maverick.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, because like the whole movie, and here's the thing is I was waiting also for more nostalgia. Like when I watched Ghostbusters, you got that nostalgia. It was like, oh, it feels like Ghostbusters. It feels like it fits.
Yeah.
This one felt forced at the beginning. Like there was moments of nostalgia. I don't sweat that at all. I'm not trying to say there's not, but I felt like
Danger Zone played
at the beginning, and they did the aircraft carrier. Like every shot was a retake of the '80s one. It was with the new shit, with the new airplane. So it was a retake of all of the thing, right? And then music. So it was like, okay, here we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna be cool. And then it jumps to the Mojave Desert, and that's where he's at. So we're not even on the aircraft carrier. We're not even in Top Gun. So why they showed all that crap at the beginning was just to force feed nostalgia. As a filmmaker, I would have started the movie off a little quieter, using the whole like
in the Mojave Desert,
like the whole bong, that deep bong at the beginning of Top Gun.
Did it start in China?
No, people know what I'm talking about, but it's like dong 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 dong. You know what I'm talking about from Tom? You know the theme of Top Gun?
No, I thought it was Highway to the Danger Zone.
No. It's not the theme. That's just another song. I gotta school you.
Kenny Loggins.
Gotta school you. So, anyways, I would have started with the slow version of
Never watched Top Gun.
The Top Gun.
Never watched the first one.
What?
How many times do I have to say fuck Tom Cruise on this episode?
Regardless, I would have started with that, and then I would have waited to play the Danger Zone when they are actually on the aircraft carrier. That would have gotten everybody fired up for the whole combat and all that, but whatever. I'm not in charge of shit. I'm just...
Were they against Russia?
I have a podcast. I'm stupid. Huh?
Were they against Russia in this?
No, they never say who the enemy is. I think there maybe was a plan for them to be against somebody, and they were just like, let's not piss anybody off.
It's them versus Ukraine. And
they're like, oh, let's reel back. They moved this movie like 2 years ago, though.
Right.
The movie's been done.
Chop it up.
The movie's been done. So
is Thor.
What do you want to do?
Not Thor. Aquaman 2. Speaking of, fact check Adam's friends right now.
Okay.
So bring it up on. Use your magic finger.
Time.
Bring it up.
I should have got the stick. Magic finger time. What am I fact checking? You have to say it.
Amber Heard has been officially deleted from the Aquaman 2 movie.
Ooh. Let's find out. I don't know. I don't know what says on the screen.
I was at work last night, and my friend was on his phone. He freaking read it off that Amber Heard has been deleted off. So that was...
She was only in 10 minutes of it. They
she
cut
was
it
in the beginning and the end.
Minutes.
But now that the trial is over, they nixed her fucking 10 minutes. I guess the petition got too much. I think that if this is true, I believe my own thoughts.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't sue me. Just cease and desist me. My own thoughts is that they're afraid that nobody's going to go see Aquaman 2 if she's in it.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
That was all the DC fandom plan.
Yeah. Watch this to be the episode I get canceled. This will just be the Bob Rundown show.
Yeah, it's going to be the Bob show.
Because I said fuck Tom Cruise too many times.
And he called the Squirrel Club of Scientology, and they all
banned against me.
Shut your bar down.
Yeah, they buy out my bar. Fire me.
Down. Fire you.
Now I lose my day job. They come and confiscate all of the equipment.
Tow your shit.
Tow my shit. Leave me homeless. Anyhow.
Okay, but before we take...
dude.
Okay.
Speaking of last week.
Go ahead.
It's last week's episode. I don't know if we were speaking of it, but I had a dream last night that I went to work for a retail store.
Naked.
No.
Okay.
That I used to work for, where my brother was my boss.
I don't know that one at all.
And
what else happened in this dream?
They had a movie rental section of the store.
And you were in charge of it?
And
is that your dream? Is that your dream? Is that your dream?
I guess so. To own a movie rental store.
To own a movie rental store? That's completely obsolete.
I guess.
To own an antique store?
Oh, can you come? Yeah, right. I wonder, like, if I can have a Netflix password rental store. Like, you come in, you get your code. It's good for 5 days. You know what I mean?
Watch all the shit you need to watch.
And then the password changes.
And you're
you
out.
come in, and you pay an extra $5, and you get it for another 5 days.
Well, you might be onto something.
It's a movie rental store
You might be onto
with
something.
Netflix passwords.
Eh.
You know? But no, because Netflix was it Netflix or I think it was Netflix, but they tested out this software down in South America, and
Okay.
it
No
was
idea.
to try to stop password sharing,
Well, they could
and it like backfired on them, like bad. Like they don't know from the article I had read. Once again, fact check, but from the article that I had read, Netflix can't stop it. Like, they don't have the software to stop password sharing. Like, which is funny because like Hulu figured it out.
Did they, though?
Yeah.
How?
By your zip code. They run your IP based on your zip code, and if your password goes to another zip code or another area, then they're like, oh, this area does not match your zip code of your MAC address or whatever. Do you want to switch it over to this? And it cancels out the other one. So it's like if I was to try to give my Hulu password to somebody out in Lehigh,
But I thought you could have multiple TVs.
you can have multiple TVs in the same household under the
What
same
about people
code.
with multiple homes?
Whenever you go to that home, you just hit switch, and it'll switch your service over to that house. So, I mean, theoretically, I guess you could password share. You just have to switch it back and forth whenever the other person's not watching.
What about people that have a VPN?
That's a good point. I don't know.
I don't.
But
Nobody has my password, so I don't know what to tell you.
but
All right, so before we finish up here, I've got a filthy trivia.
oh yeah,
I gotta do the filthy trivia.
get to use,
We
get to use
the
the
freaking
hourglass.
Bob time. Here we go.
Bob time.
So, as you know, on this episode, we do filthy trivia. So here you ready for this? Let's
Yeah.
see how much extra time you put on here. So I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to flip this over. However much time you have to answer by the time this thing is either empty or before it's empty.
Okay,
Ready?
ready.
Here's the question.
You can flip it over when you ask a question because it gives it a good minute. And so.
Okay, here we go then. Flipping it over now. In 2013, a man was arrested for spreading the ashes of his fiancée inside one of her favorite places. Was it A, Chipotle, B, Lens Crafters, C, Target, or D, Chuck E. Cheese?
It's either Chipotle or Target.
You gonna narrow it down to those two?
Yep.
You have plenty of time to think about it. Which one is it gonna be then? What makes you think it's Chipotle and Target?
Bitches love Chipotle and Target.
And that's what's gonna get you canceled.
And that's the title of this episode. No, I mean, women love. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Women love Chipotle.
So women don't love Chuck E. Cheese and Lens Crafters.
Probably not as much as they like Target and Chipotle.
I don't know.
Damn, I don't have much time.
It's ticking.
Well, I feel like if it's gonna be a trivia question, it's because it's got to be something that's gonna be like fucking outlandish, like spreading somebody's ashes at a place that someplace eats
Okay.
or whatever those people
Okay.
eat at.
So you're gonna go with?
I'm gonna go with Chipotle.
Final answer?
Yes.
Wrong.
Yeah, it's Target.
It's not.
What?
It's Lens Crafters.
The fuck?
Yeah. 2013, a man was arrested for spreading the ashes of his fiancée inside one of her favorite places. That favorite place was Lens Crafters.
Isn't that like an eyeglass place?
Yeah, that's where you get glasses from. That's why it's weird.
The fuck? that look that'd probably be good for them.
Okay. Yeah. It's
Okay.
so crazy because this totally lined up with the whole Ashes and the mob time and everything.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it
was
worked
perfect.
out.
But be that as it may, I think we're about out of time.
Oh, are we? I was
Unfortunately,
going to talk about my 3D printer for a minute.
You can't. You have to wait till next time now.
All right. Okay.
Um,
I'm 3D printing so much stuff.
I know
right
you're
now.
probably 3D printing shit out of control. You shouldn't be. That's.
Yeah. Useful stuff. Go ahead.
Are you 3D printing fleshlights?
Whoa, no.
You said useful. All right. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Peacock's up,
Thanks, guys.
and we'll see you next week.
See you guys next week. Not you, Tom Cruise.
Ah!